What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another AGX Comics. Today I got a haul video. So this one I went to another secondhand bookstore, and they had some new stuff that I didn't see last time, and I couldn't help myself. I wanted to learn more, and I just wanted to quickly say thank you guys so much for the likes and subscribers and support. This hobby is freaking awesome, and I love doing this. Like, this is already, I'm like, this is like addicting. It's like crazily, it's so much fun. But nonetheless, I try to look out for some keys and stuff, and try to get the best bang for the buck. Not everything is a dollar bin stuff. I got a few that were like $2, $3, stuff like that. But let me know how do you guys think I did. I also, so down below, I finally created my eBay account, as well as doing my email, where if maybe you want to reach out if you're interested in any of these books. Again, I kind of just do this just for the fun of it, just to look through, find what I can, and see if I could get any, like, oh, look at what I found in the dollar bin, or $5, whatever it might be. I just like collecting, learning, and yeah. So this was a swing and a miss. I thought for some reason that this was going to be a key. Turns out 1 and 2 were, but I still like the cover. I honestly don't know too much about Robin, but I like this cover. I don't know why I like it so much. I think it's cool with him, like, slinging the rock. And I don't know, it just popped out to me. But nonetheless, not a key, but still, I thought it was cool. And for a buck, I'm like, can't go wrong. So this stuff, Green Lantern, Jeff Johns, right? I don't know much, but I have recently became, like, really obsessed with the character of Green Lantern. This is number 1 of 6, and so weirdly enough, I really like the Green Lantern series that is currently coming out right now. And I remember watching a video saying, like, oh, Jeff Johns covers are, like, really cool and this and that, and, like, I actually have never, like, picked one up. And there's one that I'm particularly on the lookout for, and that's the Super Bowl cover. I think that is probably one of the best comic book covers I've ever seen, just in general. I love that cover a lot. But I seen this one, I was like, oh, this is cool. So I decided to pick it up. I'm pretty sure number 1s usually have some kind of key significance there. I didn't actually look this up, but I got this one for $1.50. But still, I was happy to find that for $1.50 for sure. In the same vein, I got number 3. Again, I gotta look it up. I literally went last night. I'm recording this video. I wanted to get this video out, like, really quick, because I'm like, it's just so much fun, man. But yeah, so this book picked up Green Lantern, number 3 out of this part 6 run. I don't know if there's any key significance of this, but look at that cover, man. For $1.50, 1 and 3, like, let's go. Like, that's for sure. So this was probably the priciest book I actually bought. And it doesn't have key significance other than it's part 12 of 12. But this is Watchmen number 12. Obviously, love the movie a lot. And it'll actually coincide with the next book I have here that I picked up. But still, I was like, $4, it's clean. Like, this copy's really clean. There is a spine tick right here. But if you, like, look around the book, it's pretty damn nice. Like, really nice shape. So I had to pick it up. I don't have anything Watchmen related in terms of books or anything. So I was like, I'll keep this one for the personal collection, unless if someone's interested for this book for whatever particular reason. Other than that, I thought it was pretty cool. And I always, like, kind of keep a lookout for stuff like that. And then this was before the Watchmen number 1, Rorschach. Yeah, just picked it up, figured why not. I like this cover. Like, the Watchmen covers all just really just jump out at you. I liked it. Again, this one was for $1, so this one was way more reasonable. And again, a number 1 usually has some key significance, at least just being the first of something. Okay, so I literally jumped in with a bunch of books that I'm like, I don't know not that I don't know too much about them, but I'm like, oh, this or that. So this is Superman Y2K. I looked at this. I'm trying to learn more about Superman key issues. Like, Superman and Batman right now are two, like, I would be joking if I would, like, I feel like I'd be laughed at if I would say, oh yeah, I know a good deal of significant books, like I could just like remember them. This one, so I again, I didn't look it up, but I was like, this one looks interesting because it's like a jumbo-sized issue to start. And I'm guessing it's just the 2000s issue, like when it came out, you know, from the year 2000. So I was like, damn, like, this is already 23 years old book. And I'm like, it's in nice condition, and it was, you know, they were selling it for $4.95 back then. So you know that this had some, they were plugging something with this, right? Like this was for something. So I kind of knew, like, just from that significance, from those key points in the year and stuff like that, I'm starting to get a little bit good at this. Not really that good, but for $1, I'm like, hell yeah, I'll buy this for $1. I'm sure this has some significance, and I'm like, I need to learn more about Superman. So that's something I'm trying to get better at. There's certain titles that I feel like have lots and lots and lots of keys, and I just don't know, and that's why I'm like trying to figure it all out. So this one was like really a super minor key. I forgot why, and I'm gonna be bad that I'm like, I looked it up. For Gambit, when it comes to like X-Men stuff, I'm not the best either. Like, you're gonna notice that like a lot of stuff that I'm gonna keep saying that, like, oh, I'm not the best at this. And it's gonna take a while for me to like really like memorize the keys. Like Green Arrow keys, I'm really good at. Like that one, I got that one pretty much covered. I'm starting to learn a lot of the Green Lantern ones, but Gambit, like stuff like that, I have no idea. Like that's just like, you know, fresh, new to me, so to speak. And you're probably like, oh, come on. But I'm new to this hobby. I'll be honest with you guys. Like, I'm new, but this hobby is so cool. Really quick, thank you guys again, though, for like all the support. I hope you guys think that some of these pickups are cool. Let me know. And let me know if you guys have some of these books, too. But yeah, so $1, I was like, okay. And it said minor key for number 4. This one, I looked up. I know that this is a key. And I'm like, it's pretty good. Very, very minimal stuff on it. There was this thing in the corner, though, that says, I don't know if that's, like, put on the book. I'm trying to figure out what that is right there. By the way, I got to rebag and board these, so I'm going to be doing some kind of new setup for everything, too, like a better lighting, a better background than, like, my binder and shoebox here. I'm working on all of that, like, slowly, piece by piece, and getting everything together. But this one is a key, and for $1, I think it goes, like, you can get as much as, like, $5 for this, so I'm like, hey, that's a pretty good dollar bin find there, for sure. Now for some fun, I think the better part of the haul, for the hunt. So, this one is interesting. So, this was a $2 book. This one I just liked because obviously Green Arrow's on the cover. You got Shazam, which is another awesome character, Hawkman and Red Tornado, Batman, right? Like, this is like a huge World's Finest one. I'm pretty sure no key significance to this book particularly, but I'm like, dude, look at how like, this is classic, like, comic covers, man. For $2, like, that's insane. Like, you're getting Superman, Batman, Green Arrow, Hawkman, Shazam, Red Tornado, dude. Like, that's freaking cool. So yeah, I'm really digging the World's Finest. As you're gonna see here, I got some more World's Finest that I stumbled upon, man. I've been having some luck with that lately, just finding that in, like, the lower side bins and stuff like that. So I thought this was a cool one. Had to pick it up. Shout out, I know there's I forgot, I just went through the emails. I know that there's someone who messaged me about the World's Finest stuff. Right now, man, I don't know. Like, I'm down to trade for some stuff, but, like, right now I'm just kind of having fun grabbing these before. I don't know if I'm going to part ways with them just yet, but I will keep you posted. Because this World's Finest stuff is so classic, dude. I, huge fan of it. This, I don't know too much about. Maybe you guys in the comments could help me out on this one. It's Marvel Presents, or it's like Marvel Comics What The? And I just thought the Wolverine cover, Wolverine is obviously really freaking cool. I don't think I have to really say that, but it's kind of him fighting off the cover, got the cigar hanging out of his mouth. But yeah, I don't know if there's any significant. I didn't look into this one again last night. I didn't have a lot of time right before the store closed to go through all this stuff. But this one looks like a cool cover, and I was like, this one's interesting. I was like, for $2, I'm like, hell yeah, I'll pick it up. And it's clean. Like, that's another thing I want to point out. Like, a lot of these books are really clean. Like, yeah, there's like little tiny spine ticks on the side here, but I was like, for $2, like, I've seen way worse. That's for sure. And speaking of, we're going to start jumping into it here. So, again, these don't have key significance. Now, this one is also interesting. So this one got priced down from a $5 book to a $2 book. This is The Flash, number 244. I actually do like The Flash a lot as a character. And I'm currently, again, I'm liking the title, the DC title right now. If there's any current readers out there, let me know what you guys think about it. I know some of my channel is like focused on the stuff that's coming out. But this like classic like Flash books, I know like they just, I don't know, it's just something about it, man. The Silver Age comics are just like so cool. I just love the covers, man. Like, look at this cover. This cover is awesome. So again, I had to pick it up. I'm like $2. You know what I mean? For the condition, pretty decent. Again, a lot of this like waviness and stuff is it's literally the actual whatchamacallit, the bag and boards just need to be replaced. But this one is another nice one, man, that I found, and I was like, $2, score for sure. So this one, pretty sure doesn't have key significance, but I just thought this was a fascinating cover, for one. Any Green Lantern, Green Arrow stuff, I think is cool. You know, with the O'Neill, Adams. And this one was interesting to me because I'm like, oh, like there's an overdose on the cover. I know this isn't like the obviously the key issue that everyone knows for the Green Arrow stuff, but this one is interesting because I just was like, I know they probably played upon this a few times in like the writing of Green Arrow with the whole overdosing stuff, and I just thought this one was like different, and I was like, oh, I'll pick for $1. I'm like, Green Arrow, this. You know what I mean? This one was like kind of, not weird. I don't want to say it's weird because obviously I've seen crazy ass covers, right? But this one particularly, I was like, oh, this one's pretty cool. So I had to pick it up for $1. Like, can't go wrong. So now we got a few books left here, but not least, look at this, dude. What is this? World's Finest Comics. Another 30 center. This one is number 241. Again, not like a major key or anything, but, dude, $3 for this condition of a book? You know what I mean? Like, how can you go wrong here? Like, look at that. Like a lot of the stuff I think I'm going to end up probably either selling or trading away, but, man, there's just a lot of stuff that, like, these covers are just so cool. I have I'm having such a crazy appreciation for the World's Finest books from this era. Like, these covers are so cool, man. Again, like, if you wait before I take this book away, like, look at the condition of this book. Again, waviness, new bags and boards. I bag and boarded everything previously from my first video, but this one, again, beautiful condition. I'm like, if you could find books like that are kept very well, it's awesome. So this is another $3 World's Finest. In this one, another just outstanding one, man. And I love there's like these huge locusts like eating up the buildings in the background. So this is number 237. I'm actually like right around the run of like the 230s, 240-ish. I'm starting to build up a little bit of a backlog myself of them. And, but either way, thought it was cool. So I had to pick it up. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the World's Finest? I don't know why I keep finding the World's Finest stuff. Particularly this era. So, I had to grab that one. And, would it be another video if I didn't have another one? So this one was really interesting. 242. We literally have Batman and Superman being whipped on the cover. Like, That's crazy. So this is 242, the Super Sons of Batman and Superman, and yeah, it's a fascinating cover, to say the least. But there's something I did want to say about this one. I was looking at this book, in particularly just the quality of this one. And again, the waviness and stuff like that is probably not going to show through too well. But if you do look at it, it needs a tiny bit of cleaning here. And that's giving it fair, like a fair look. Just a tiny bit. No spine ticks, dude. No spine ticks here. Staple placement, pretty good. I'm learning about that, so bear with me. I know you guys are probably like, dude, what is this guy talking about? But corners aren't creased, nothing like that. I'm like, dude, some of these books are really nicely kept that I keep finding. Then finally, we leave it off with a definite key. Lots of waviness to this book, let me add that. There are spine ticks, but corners look nice. I don't know, this isn't like a really oversized bag and board, but look at this. Green Arrow, or Green Lantern, Green Arrow, number 90. Definite key here, right? At last, the return of the great comic of them all. And look at that cover, dude. Like, that is the definition of classic cover. I forgot, again, I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I had a long day of just running around. But this one does have key significance, which I was so happy to find it. Especially for the price that I got it for. Like, immediate upside as soon as you grab something like this. And I'm like, dude. But if you want to talk about a dope cover, this would definitely be it, for sure. And yeah, that was my haul for this week. Let me know. Please like and subscribe for more content. Let me know if you're interested in any of these books, because I'm willing to part ways with some of them, because I just, again, the thrill of the hunt's been awesome for me. Sorry, I had to take a drink of water. I've been talking for 17 minutes straight. But thank you guys for rocking with me this long in the video. So yeah, do me a favor. Let me know, like, what books do you guys have? What characters are you still learning about? Like, I think that's the coolest part about this hobby, is that you could literally just keep learning about books, and then, like, you see them and you're like, dude, like, that's a key book for a book. Like, hell yeah. I don't know, it's just so much fun, man, and I can't be happier, honestly. So I hope you guys are having a good time a good time in your hobby as well, and you're finding things. And hopefully, if something you guys need, let me know, because I'm willing to part ways with these books. So, all right, till next time, thank you guys for watching.